Everybody, welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with Ron Placone and the Miserable Liberal.
I'm miserable.
Howdy, howdy. Yay. So we got, real quick, this is breaking news, so let's get to it. There was a shooting at the Capitol Gazette in Annapolis, Maryland. 5 people dead. In a shooting at the Capitol Gazette building in Annapolis, Maryland, said the acting Anne Arundel County Police Chief Bill Krampf. Multiple others were injured, and Arundel County Executive Stephen Scheer said. So it's the Anne Arundel County. Okay. One person is in custody who is believed to be the shooter at the Gazette building. A law enforcement official told CNN the suspect initially refused to cooperate. A law enforcement source said, well, if they have him in custody and he's not dead, I'm going to guess he's white.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a pretty good assumption.
They shoot black guys running away who are unarmed.
Mm-hmm. Especially if they're young.
17-year-old. They shot a 17-year-old black kid running away.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to do that. That's murder.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
That's murder. The suspect had no identification when he was apprehended, and FBI found no information immediately in the system. A law enforcement source said a shot was a shotgun. So here's a little bit. What is this from?
So this was taken on the scene.
What news organization?
CNN.
Oh, this is from CNN.
It's from the article, yeah.
There are 5 fatalities that we know of. There are several other persons that are gravely injured.
Door of the Capitol Gazette had been blown to pieces. It was in shattered pieces all on the carpet. And this guy was holding what looked like a big shotgun and moving across the entrance of the Capitol Gazette office, pointing the gun deeper into the office, like he was targeting people.
So that's that. Wow. So we don't have any more information who the guy is, what his motives were. But this is coming on the heels of, there's a lot of tension in the country being ratcheted up because we have Donald Trump as president and he's, gang of the swamp. He brought the swamp to D.C. with him. He got rid of the swamp, brought his own swamp in. And, they're doing stuff like... you remember it all kind of started with Donald Trump telling everybody knock the hell out of the people who were protesting him at his rallies. And I'll pay your legal bills. Beat the hell out of him. Throw him outside without his coat. All that stuff. So that kind of ratcheted up like this violence around politics inside the United States.
Mm-hmm. Then there was the maybe you Second Amendment folks can do something comments.
Yeah. Remember he said that? Maybe you Second Amendment folks could do something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's some Second Amendment, stuff happening. Who knows what this is about? I'm not saying this guy is a right-winger. I'm not saying he's a Trump follower. I'm not saying this is about the Second Amendment. This is obviously an unhinged murderer who's shooting journalists. So, what's that guy's name? I can never say his name. Yiannopoulos?
Oh, Milo Yiannopoulos?
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo Yiannopoulos made that comment.
So he made a comment like just 2 days ago. What was the comment? Do you remember?
It was about he can't wait until there's a spree of people shooting journalists.
Yeah,
something along those lines.
It was very that's not verbatim, but that was the gist of what he said.
That was the gist of what he said,
and he got in. That's not you shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
journalists.
Yeah, that's something that you shouldn't say, and and of course now he has to backpedal and he's saying, yeah, I said that, but it was not meant to be taken literally. And
just like when he said pedophilia is cool. He didn't say that. Did he say that? He said something about...
Oh, yeah, it was something along those lines. It was like he said something like about a priest and him when he was younger. And
right.
Yeah.
And that's right. That's
right.
The
exact quote from Milo is, I can't wait for the vigilante squads to start gunning journalists down on sight.
I mean, I see where the punchline is, except no, not at all.
So, okay. Well, let's hope those two things aren't connected. And, wow, that's wild. This is a little bit of little Charlie Hebdo right here in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so we don't know who that guy is yet. We don't know his race or his ethnicity. We don't know anything about him.
We don't know motivation.
But if they did capture him while alive, My guess is he's a white guy. We'll see. We could be wrong about that. We'll see. Isn't it weird though that they can get a guy like that? That they the Parkland shooter, wasn't he also arrested?
I believe so. The Charleston shooter, I know was.
Yeah.
The Colorado movie theater shooter was.
Yeah.
All white. And yeah, they were apprehended and taken into custody.
Without killing them.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the guy in remember the guy he's on keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. He's kneeling and the guy shoots him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Or the guy that was sitting in his car.
Guy sitting in his car.
12-year-old that had a toy gun.
Toy
or
gun.
the unarmed teenager running away. Or, yeah, I mean.
Okay. I don't want to relitigate any of that stuff, but okay. There it is. We'll let you know more when we find out. Hey, please make sure you subscribed. Even if you think you are, you probably are. It only takes a second to check. And then click that bell to make sure you get a notice every time we drop a video. They won't tell you every time anyway, but it's the only thing we can do to fight back against the bastards. So please make sure you're subscribed and click that bell. And our next live show is July 15th in Chicago. And after that, July 27th in Burbank, California. Special guest on that show, Abby Martin. And if you could become a patron, that would be fantastic. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Thanks for your support.